What's up, guys? I got a Gears of War 3 gameplay for you here on the map Cove. It is a ranked match. I cut out the first round because nothing was interesting was happening from my end, and I wanted to make the video a little bit shorter. Nonetheless, it's still a fairly good gameplay, and this commentary is actually going to be inspired by a recent Halo 4 tournament I watched, where I guess the top-tier competitors for that game met up for a LAN tournament, local area network, and I was very envious of the tournament in speaking on behalf of the Gears of War community. And as a result, I think I'm going to get into Halo 5 competitively if I can. Problem was I didn't pick up Halo 4 early enough to immerse myself in that kind of crowd, but the organization, presentation, and just sheer competition was all things that I just had a blast watching. I really enjoyed competitive shooters, and I think Halo 4, that tournament, they nailed it right. And it sucks because we didn't get a tournament for Gears Judgment. Obviously we missed out on that, which is kind of why I want to make this video and talk about this situation. Why is that? Halo 4 and Gears Judgment suffered from a lot of the same problems off the bat, and they're two games that I would say are fairly well known, and they are competition to each other in a sense. But it looks like Halo 4 has dug themselves out of the hole, and they're actually doing relatively well for themselves. Their community is growing, everything is running smoothly, whereas Gears, it actually seems to be working backwards, which is a shame, because I know especially the people who watch this channel love the series. We all know that it has such amazing potential, and some of the games are just probably, arguably, are the best games for third-person shooters for people out there at the moment. And personally, I think it takes two components to completely kill a series, or maybe even a game. And the first would be the game itself, which I guess you could partially blame the developers just because the game didn't turn out how you would have liked to, it didn't meet expectations. But the second component would be the community and how they respond to that, how they react, and how they support the game. And that's where I think the big problem comes in. I'm taking a step back here and kind of looking at what people in the Gears community are doing, and honestly, I don't like what I'm seeing. I can't speak on behalf of everybody in the community, but this is just my perspective, what I'm seeing, and I really don't like it. And I will run through why that is right now, actually. So, Gears Judgment comes out, and it does not meet standards for a lot of the Gears audience. So right away we have Active Reload, who is helping by giving constructive feedback, which is something I am for. I think constructive feedback is definitely the way to go, especially if you want to see a series or a game improve. So props to the people on Active Reload. That is the kind of community members we need. Obviously, some of the things that they mentioned were not fixed by Epic, so I will say Epic take some fault in my eyes for not improving the game as much as they could have or should have. I'm not sure what they were capable of, but there were issues that needed to be fixed that obviously weren't, and that killed it for a lot of people. But now what happens is people are not only abandoning the game, and if you want to play a different game, by all means, go hop on Gears 3, go hop on Gears 1, go hop on a different game for that matter. Play a different game if Judgment upsets you. No one's forcing you to play it, and you shouldn't play it if you don't like it. But before people are getting off the game, they're leaving a mark on Judgment, and in turn the series. They're expressing their hatred consistently multiple times, and these are even bigger community members too, people who have influence, but also people who just play the game casually, just flat out bashing the game, complaining, and they're not doing it in a constructive manner. It's like Gears of War Judgment is shit, the J stands for joke, just constant nagging and crap like that, and that honestly just fosters a negative, toxic environment, and that means people aren't going to want to spend as much time on that game. And while I am a little upset with the way Gears Judgment went, I don't think that the response the community is giving is helping the matter. And I've also seen some people say that we need to just put Gears of War series away, it's done for. Now, personally, I think that the success or failure of Judgment cannot dictate where the series has, or the potential it has. It is one game, arguably the most different game in terms of all the games in the series, yet some people think that since Judgment didn't turn out so great, Gears of War as a series is dead, and a lot of people actually laugh at that, which kind of sucks, because I think anybody who plays Gears loves it, and they really don't want to see it going downhill. But people have this tendency to just I guess say it how it is publicly, or just bash the game. Um, and it honestly is a shame, because you look at games like Halo, and Halo has a 5th game coming out, a 6th, a 7th. So why can't Gears have that? I really hope it does, because I don't want it to end off on the note Judgment has left us, because it's just left a scar on the community, mainly because of the reactions we've had. I honestly want to say, and you have everybody complaining about the game, and then you yourself don't want to play the game because everybody is complaining. Content creators are putting out less videos. Even myself, I'm slowing down just because I don't want to immerse myself in an environment where everybody's just complaining and bashing the game and hating on it left, right, and center. And when you have a community spreading around thoughts, especially from some of the more influential people in the community, whether it's on the Epic Games forums or on YouTube, people start to develop the same type of mindset, and in this case, I think it's a terrible one, and I play less as a result, and I post less as a result, because I just don't want to invest my time in that kind of environment. Why not play a different game? Now, to me, the mature response, aside from giving constructive criticism like we saw in Active Reload, is maybe to take a break from the game. If you don't like Judgment, look what I'm doing. I'm playing Gears of War 3 right here. I have been playing other games, Halo 4 and whatnot. My heart lies at Gears of War. This channel is made for Gears of War, but you don't see me openly hating, especially publicly. I might say some stupid things privately with my friends, but we're all just joking around. Publicly, I want to promote Gears of War in the best possible light, because this is a game I love, and this is a game I want to help grow. Kind of funny you can think of this way for just a video game, but Gears is a series that I hope continues, and I do my best to help it grow. Barbosa said before he announced that Hype 3 wasn't going to happen was that community members need to contribute more, and they need to stop taking things for granted, which is so true with this community. Obviously, behind my channel, the idea was to help newer players improve, because there's not too many people out there that do that, which is a shame. So I do my best to help players learn, or just create content that people enjoy to push the series. And I think we need more people doing that, or just people that take it easy on the series as a whole. And I guess that's all I have time to say. So leave your thoughts below, and hopefully this will give a positive outlook for people that still play Gears.